Hey creators, ATO here, and today I'm bringing you guys our 500 subscriber Q&A video because recently we just hit and passed 500 subscribers, and it is just so surreal to me hitting 500 because I remember sitting in this very same spot, in this very same room, with this very same iPad and recording our 100 subscriber Q&A video, and now I am here for 500. We are halfway there to 1,000. We are 1,000 divided by 2. We are 500 plus 0. We are 0 plus 500. We are 1,000 minus 500. We are at 500. And I don't know, maybe in the future when we hit 1,000, I will record another one of these with a face cam, because I don't know, maybe some of you guys are into seeing my handsome face. I don't know, some people are weird. Anyway, so yes, I really do want to thank you guys for your amazing support lately, whether it be on my channel, on my videos, or on my maps. It has just been so amazing seeing the feedback from you guys, and it is just super crazy to think that I am now halfway there to 1,000. And I don't know, I just really want to thank you guys for all of the amazing support. I don't know, man, something about this community is so great, and I really do feel like such an accomplishment, if that makes sense. When someone calls me their inspiration, when someone makes a map because of me, when someone dedicates anything to me, I just feel so cool. Like, okay, not cool, but it's such a great feeling that I can't even explain it. But anyway, once again, I really do want to thank you guys for 500. Let's aim for 1,000. Let's aim for that face cam. I don't know how you guys will take my face, because I don't know, it's weird. I'm not saying my face is weird, I'm saying showing my face feels weird. Anyway, so yeah, once again, for the third time, thank you guys for 500. Let's aim for 1,000. I will see you guys at 1,000, if that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. I did ask you guys on Twitter whether you guys wanted a Q&A video or not, and you guys said yes. So I did ask on Twitter for you guys to ask me some questions, and you guys did. I got about around 25, so maybe that'll be a long enough video. So yeah, I'll see you guys once we're answering the questions. Once again, for the final time, thank you for your amazing support. I love all of you. I will see you next time. Real Gaming 02 asks, why did you start YouTube? And the reason why I started YouTube was because at the time I was watching Cubez Gaming. He was the first MCPE YouTuber that I ever saw, and the game, I mean, I had always been into Minecraft, but that was the first time I was introduced to Pocket Edition, and the game looked so cool. I think we were back in 0.4. Somewhere around there. It was a very long time ago, and watching his videos and watching him play, and at the time he was also making an adventure map. I'm not sure whether you guys remember that, but he was making an adventure map, and I think that sort of what sparked my interest into map making, because watching him make his map, I made sort of like my own map that was similar to his, and I never actually released it, even though about 20% of the map was actually finished. I never actually released it, but yeah, Cubez Gaming definitely was a major inspiration towards me and starting my YouTube, and I guess you can say he was also my inspiration for map making. But talking about the inspiration sort of things, definitely a few other map makers have definitely inspired me. I said definitely twice, but anyway. But I'm not going to get too into that, because I think another question asks the same thing. So yeah, thank you Real Gaming for the question. Let's move on to the next one. John Minecraft Tour asks, what was the Frat Map you built, and what was the inspiration? Also, can you check out Am channel? Okay, so the first map I ever built was it was so bad. It was a very lame parkour map called the 4 stages, and it ranged from iron, gold, diamond, and then an obsidian level. And that was a very lame parkour map. I think it was around 5 minutes long of a map. And the inspiration, I don't really think I had an inspiration. I just felt like releasing a map. And I think the map got like 500 downloads. But anyway, that was the first map I ever built. A very simple, lame, ugly parkour map. And also, can you check out Am channel? Yeah, I would do that. I will make sure to do that. All right. Floppy Dash asks, will you record wool grab? Sure. Just make sure to send me a link on Twitter, and I will check out the map, and I will record it if I like it. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but I mean, yeah, just make sure to send me the link on Twitter, and I will check it out. Floppy Dash asks once again, will you ever give a terraforming lesson? Actually, I am planning on it. If you are familiar with my series Map Maker Mondays, which I have yet to upload on an actual Monday, I will definitely be maybe giving a terraforming lesson in one of those videos. I'm not sure if the first ever video of Map Maker Monday, which was actually working on Fallen Earth, which is a whole nother topic, I sort of built like a stalagmite thing, like a sort of natural forming pillar in a very, very big cavern system. I'm not sure if that counts as a terraforming lesson, but I guess you can sort of check it out and see how I made it look more natural. Excuse me, but I guess that's sort of like a terraforming lesson. But definitely I will be making a separate video just for terraforming on the Map Maker Monday series. So yeah, make sure to check that out in the future. Immense FX, God, I just completely messed that up. Immense FX asks, how old are you and can you record Minecraft PC PvP with me or a Minecraft Pocket Edition survival series? I am actually 17, and can you record Minecraft PC? I actually do not have a very good computer, so I can't really record on that. And as to the Minecraft Pocket Edition survival series, I have a very, very busy schedule, and I don't mean like YouTube wise. I mean, it's summer right now and I'm still very busy. I'm still going to school. Don't ask me why, it's very, very complicated, but so I'm very, very busy, and it'll be very hard for me to sort of work around my schedule to record with someone else. I'm not saying it's only for Immense FX. I'm saying this sort of like in general. I can't really record with too many people because of my schedule, so I'm not sure for the Survivor series. That's sort of a maybe. Hooperdo asks, did anyone inspire you to start YouTube? Yes, like I just answered in the first question, it was definitely Joe-Paz Gaming, and I think a little bit of Jack Frost Miner and Acecraft Gaming was mixed in there as well. So definitely, I think those were my top 3 inspirations for me to start doing YouTube. Double A12 asks, faggot, what is your favorite thing about recording videos? My favorite thing about recording videos is definitely uploading and getting the amazing feedback from you guys, seeing that you guys enjoyed the video and seeing that you guys enjoyed the final result, because each video for me, like I say, let's say a normal Let's Play episode, which I usually make them around 15 to 20 minutes long, that usually takes, I'd say it's from an hour to 2 hours to edit, another 3 hours to render because my computer freaking sucks, and then I'd say another 2 to 3 hours to upload because my internet freaking sucks. So definitely seeing that my work paid off towards editing and seeing the feedback from you guys is definitely my favorite thing about recording videos. DC Tiger 247 asks, what made you do MCPE maps? I don't know. Why the sad face, huh? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, definitely I think Joe-Paz Gaming, like I've said before, was sort of an inspiration. But definitely I'd say Hypixel and Vex sort of inspired me to start making maps. And also my I don't even know how to say it, my biggest inspiration ever was or is in Haze. His work was absolutely amazing, and to this day, he is still my favorite map maker. Even though he quit a long time ago, his maps were absolutely incredible. He was such a genius. Like I don't even know why he quit. But definitely, in Haze has been such a huge inspiration towards my maps, and I think you can sort of see some of his building techniques implemented into my maps. But since he did quit a long time ago, his work has never been too big. But definitely in his has been a huge inspiration. Cocky Monkey asks, cow rave? Why not sheep rave? Racist! If you guys are not familiar with what he's referring to, it was actually on an episode of our it was on an episode of our Hardcore Biosphere Survival. It was sort of like a little editing thing I did. Why cow rave? Because I like cows. Acecraft PE asks, how did you come about the MCPE community? Like I've answered in multiple questions before, the first person that I ever saw do MCPE was Joe-Paz Gaming. Because of him, I think I found MCPE, like the actual game. I don't think any of my friends had mentioned it to me, and I don't think I had found it on my own. So definitely, I think I found out of the MCPE community because of Joe-Paz Gaming. He sort of introduced me to the whole Twitter thing, to the YouTube thing, and the whole MCPE community in general. So definitely Joe-Paz Gaming did I guess sort of cause that. Fatty Will asks, Mob Arena 0.9.0 much? Maybe with me, with a little side quests. A few people have actually asked me to make maps with them for 0.9.0. But unfortunately, I'm going to be very busy with my own maps because, like I'm not sure if you guys know, but I will be releasing a set of 5 hardcore Complete the Monument maps. Each will be hand-built custom terrain. So each map is going to take so much work and so much time that I won't really have too much extra time to work with other people. And I wouldn't want to get into working with other people, not in a bad way. I just mean because if I did, I would probably slow them down because of my own work. The only other people I'm actually working with in sort of together is my map making team with Superior and Daphne and all those cool people. And yeah, so I'm working with them because we're a team. So I'm not too sure about map making with other people for 0.9.0. It's a maybe. It is a maybe. Now Cubez asked me multiple questions. So let's go ahead and just rush through these. Not because he asked a lot of questions. I love that people are asking questions, but because it is getting a bit long of a video, and I do want to get to everyone's questions. So Rubik Cubes asks, what inspired you to build MCPE maps? That sort of is the same question of what DC Tiger asked, but again, I'm going to repeat it because it wouldn't be fair. So anyway, definitely Vex, Hypixel, and like I said before, InHaze have been a huge inspiration towards my maps. And like I said, you can definitely see their sort of building style implemented into my maps, and seeing the amazing work that they created, I wanted to create some of my own work. And my own amazing work. And I guess, I wouldn't really call myself amazing, but I guess you can see that idea that I had for myself in my maps. What are your main goals that you want to achieve in this community? Definitely, okay, so I'm going to start from right now. Right now, my main goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers and also release the first map of the 5 hardcore CTM maps in my map pack. Holy god. So definitely releasing Fallen Earth is a very, very important goal to me as of now. If you could add one exclusive feature to MCPE, what would it be? Definitely, I don't know how this is going to sound because I'm a map maker, but definitely I think World Edit would be kind of helpful. Just because, for example, let's take Fallen Earth. I'm literally hand building a huge underground cavern system, and it just takes so much time to clear out like a clearing for the caves. I think it would be very helpful, but other than that, I definitely think more blocks would be very, very cool and very helpful for us map makers. Sort of 0.9.0 is kind of doing that, but definitely I think more blocks would be very helpful. Did you ever think that you would make it this far in both YouTube and map making? Okay, so first off, for myself, I actually don't think I've made it as far as I would like to, because I don't know, I just don't see myself being as this big, amazing person that people look up to. I just see myself as sort of like a map maker that I guess makes cool maps, but definitely I wouldn't call myself like a big guy in the community. But I actually never thought I would make it this far as to where I am right now. So this is actually a very huge surprise for me, making it this far. I do. 70 Universe asks, how long have you played MCPE and how long have you been a YouTuber? I've been a YouTuber for I think around 2 years. I'm not too sure about that, but it's definitely felt like it. And how long have I played MCPE? I think I've been with MCPE since 0.2.0 or 0.3.0. I'm not sure, somewhere along those lines. So I've definitely been with MCPE for a while now, but I never really got too much into it. For example, YouTube-wise and map-making-wise, I'd say I've been a map maker for a year and a half, somewhere along there. So definitely a year to 2 years I've been in the MCPE community. Style to Wade asked, what are you planning in the future? Also, do you maybe want to do a collab sometimes? I know you get this a lot. In the future, I am planning, like I said, to hit 1,000 subscribers, definitely improve my content and the quality of my videos, and the quality of my maps. Also, definitely, like I mentioned before, I do want to make my map pack of hardcore CTM survival maps. I definitely do want to make that a very, very main goal of mine. I do want to make that as amazing as it can get, and I do plan, I should say, I hope it is a very, very good release and taken very well by the community. That's something I'm planning in the future, releasing that map pack. Cole C. Perrin, I don't know how to say name, Cole. What is your main inspiration in making a map? Are they all random, or does something outside inspire your creations? Definitely my main inspirations, like I've said before, in Haze, but also what I usually do is just think of a map that I would like to play myself, and I transfer those ideas onto MCPE, and that sort of cease to do the trick. For example, let's say I'm in the mood for playing like an apocalyptic map, but I can't find one. I would just make it myself, and then I would release it, and that's how I sort of get inspiration. Definitely other map makers in the community like Superior, Tengus, Creatrix, people like that definitely do inspire me as well. Super Pig Creator asks, how do you have the patience to make big maps? Actually, I have no patience at all. If I am building a map and I'm just not inspired, I will literally not work on it for months until I get inspired again. I have no patience, and but I think he means as to like how do I have so much patience to like make my map so complicated, I guess. I actually, this is gonna sound weird, but I get like these huge inspiration rushes, and I just like I will literally work on a map for 8 hours straight and not be fazed by it if I am that inspired. 70 Universe asks, who is your favorite YouTube commentator? And if I think he means like in general, because he wasn't too specific with the question, but definitely PewDiePie. He is just so funny. I love him. He's such an amazing guy. But anyway, enough of that. He is definitely my favorite commentator, just because he has such an an outgoing personality. Like he makes everything super fun and super enjoyable to watch. In terms of MCPE, I would have to say Jack Frost Minor or Ace Craft Gaming. Definitely some of my MCPE favorite commentators. Official Rebco asks, if you had 3 wishes, what would it be? It would be to survive the zombie apocalypse, because that is inevitable. Definitely to have a better freaking computer and a better internet. I will make that into one wish. And also the third wish would be to become an actor, because acting has been my passion since I was little. My mom says I've been into acting since I was like 1. If that I don't know how that's possible, but definitely become an actor is such a huge life goal for me. Yeah, those would be my 3 wishes. Lunix1123 asks, how has YouTube affected your life, and how has being a YouTuber changed the way people see you? YouTube has affected my life because I get to come home to this amazing support from you guys, and it makes me feel really, really happy with myself and where I'm going, and also it makes me feel really good about the content that I'm putting out for you guys. And as to how has being a YouTuber changed the way people see me, I actually have not really told anyone of my real life friends besides for like 3 people, and one of them is actually a YouTuber themselves, so that wasn't too much of a surprise for him. But for example, the other 2 people that I've told, the other 2 friends, I don't know, they think it's cool. I mean, they don't think it's like amazing, but I mean, yeah, I haven't really told anyone that much, so I guess that doesn't really affect me that much. Ellie Builds asks, where did your inspiration for doing YouTube come from? Who originally inspired you? Also, what style of building do you like most? My inspiration for doing YouTube, like I've answered before, is definitely Joe Pass Gaming. He was the original inspiration for me, and map making definitely in Haze, like I've said before. Also, what my favorite type of building has to be natural building. For example, terraforming. I had such an amazing time building Fallen Earth, even though it's not done yet. And I mean that I mean like what I've built so far, I've had such an amazing fun time building it. So it would either have to be between modern, natural, and futuristic. Those are definitely my top 3 building styles, but mostly futuristic and natural. Like I've said just now, a modern, rustic sort of building. I'm also into that. So I say those are like sort of my most favorite type of building. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A video for 500 subscribers. 500 creators. Thank you guys for asking all those questions. If you wanted to ask some, maybe you can get it in for 1,000 subscribers in the future. But once again, for the last time, I want to thank you guys so much for the amazing support. I hope you guys can. I hope I can keep receiving. I can keep receiving that from you guys. Please stick around. You know, just have some fun.